Black. That's the package that you came in. African, Ethiopian, Nubian, melanin.
Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Cheyenne Jordan, and if you are not, welcome. It's been about 2 years since I posted my last video, and in this video I will be explaining where I went and why. Strap in, it's a bumpy ride. My life took a crazy turn after my last video. I wanted to stay consistent with socials and I wanted to stay consistent with YouTube, but I couldn't, and it would have been a false promise to promise myself that I was going to continually work as hard as I can on YouTube and continually do everything that I needed to do. And I know you're probably confused because, like, what do you mean? Like, oh, well, you recorded during your dad's death and you recorded during this, that, and the third. What I have gone through is absolutely crazy. I thank God for giving me the strength, first and foremost. I thank God for giving me the peace of mind that I needed to get through it. I thank the Lord God that I'm even alive. First and foremost, I thank God for giving me the strength to continually film while I was grieving my father as well. However, I would like to say at the end of 2023, it was 2023, I had turned 20 years old and I was working. I was still filming and all of that. I was working a regular day. I collapsed at work due to some pain that I was having in my leg and I could not get up. I left work and I went to the hospital. At the hospital, they told me that I had sprained my leg. After running all these tests, told me I had sprained my leg and my tendonitis had came back. I leave the hospital and they call me back. They called my phone. They said, "How far are you? Can you come back to the hospital? We had seen something that we want to run by you before you leave." So I come back. Mind you, it's December. Everybody's standing outside with short sleeves on. Something in my head told me something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. These people are all standing outside in the cold after asking you to come back to the hospital when you left on crutches for a sprain, for tendonitis. So I called my mom because the first thing that came out of their mouth was, "We found a mass on your leg and we think you need to get it checked out. It looks serious." So I called my mom because I can no longer process anything that they are saying to me. So I called my mother. I said, "Mom, they're saying that they found a mass on my leg. I don't know what's going on. Just listen, please, because I'm confused." They go through the whole rundown again. "We think that you need to take her to go get a second opinion. However, we found a mass on her leg. It does not look good. It looks like it could be something serious. Go get it checked out." We went to my primary from there. She's seen all the scans and she goes, "I'm sending you to Yale. Because again, this doesn't look good. We're very worried. Don't like it. Not one bit. You're gonna get MRIs, you're gonna get CAT scans, we're gonna figure out what's going on with you." Yale had found what they thought to be osteosarcoma, which is a type of bone cancer. They did all these scans, they did biopsies, they did everything they could, and they found it in my femur and in the back of my kneecap, touching the femur. Fast forward a little bit, I had a surgery. I had what they called a radical resection done to my leg. They cut my femur in half. They replaced it with a cadaver bone. They put a metal plate and 11 screws in my leg. They also took out some of my kneecap, didn't replace it, but that's fine. They just took out what needed to be taken out. After said surgery, they found out that it was not osteosarcoma, it was chondrosarcoma. So, still a type of cancer. However, I will not be needing chemo because chemo does not work for this type of cancer. So, my 2023, the end of 2023, all of 2024 was surgeries, physical therapy, healing, back and forth between Yale and home, a lot on my mental, a lot on my body. I have 2 giant scars going up my leg from my knee. I lost a lot of people in my life. A lot of people showed me their true colors, and a lot of people chose to stick by and support me. I felt so alone. I did not want to turn to YouTube. I didn't want to go on social media. I didn't want to do anything but bed rot. But in the midst of me going through what I went through, I found God like no other. I already had a relationship with God. I was saved at the age of 15, I would like to say. However, going through something where you think you're going to die will really shake you to your core, and it really makes you think like, oh, I have nobody. Who do I turn to? And the one person you know that you can turn to is the Lord. So I got deep in prayer. I got deep in my Bible. It's really all I could do. All I was hearing from everybody, I'm a pastor's kid, so all I was hearing from everybody is, oh, let go, let God, trust in God, like you got it, you're fine, you're gonna beat it, and you're gonna be okay. Well, it's 2025, it's November 8th. I do need another surgery. I am 100% cancer free. The surgery is just to change out the plate in my leg, get a smaller one put in, less screws, I think. They are still monitoring my health as a whole because during that whole process they did find another mass in my head. So I do need to go to a neurologist, still figuring all this stuff out. I would like to say 2.5 weeks from turning 22. And I was 20 years old when all of this started. So I will be making my comeback to YouTube with this video, but I definitely wanted to come back and explain what exactly happened in short terms without going too in detail in terms of what's going on in my life. However, I'm still back and forth between the doctors. I'm still getting MRIs and CAT scans like crazy. Just found out very recently that I have swollen lymph nodes in my right armpit. We're gonna find out what that's about very soon and shortly. So I guess this video is really just explaining why I've been gone for so long and hoping that you're patient with me and hoping that I'm still, I guess, welcomed with open arms by the YouTube community that I had built up already. Most people that are subbed to me are close friends or family, but for the people who aren't, I felt as if like, no, I don't have to explain anything to anybody. But if I'm going to be sharing my life on the internet and I'm gonna be a content creator, I would like to share something that is very near and dear to me, because I talk about my cancer a lot. I talk about the things that happened to me a lot because it is something huge that has happened to me, and it's something that means so much to me. It built my faith from the ground up, and it really shaped a big part of who I am today. So I wanted to come up here and explain all of that. My next video was filmed today, so that should be out very shortly. I don't think I'm going to be putting myself on a schedule just yet. I think I'm just going to be dropping when I drop and call it a day. I think that's about it. So thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it all the way through, genuinely thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see more of me and my growth and what we have going on here. I appreciate you and love you so much for sticking around and watching this video. Thank you so much. Bye, my lovelies.